Imagine traveling to a new city only to find that every hotel is booked or the prices are ridiculously high. That's what thousands of people experienced during major events. But while most saw a problem, two young guys in San Francisco saw an opportunity that would redefine hospitality forever. In 2007, Joe Gebbia and Brian Chesky, two designers struggling to pay rent, saw that a big design conference had completely sold out every hotel in San Francisco. Their solution? They inflated a few air mattresses in their living room and offered a place to stay with breakfast included. They called it Airbeds and Breakfast. Without realizing it, they had just created the foundation of what would become Airbnb. But there was one problem. No one believed in them. Investors laughed at the idea. Why would anyone pay to sleep in a stranger's home, they said. With no funding and mounting debt, Chesky and Gebbia were close to shutting down Airbnb before it even began. But instead of giving up, they did something unexpected. In 2008, Airbnb was on the verge of collapse. With no investors, they came up with a crazy idea. They launched limited edition Obama O's and Cap'n McCain's cereals during the U.S. presidential election. They sold 800 boxes at $40 each, raising $30,000 to keep Airbnb alive. But trust was still a major issue. Who would stay in a stranger's home? To fix this, Airbnb introduced verified reviews, secure payments, and host protection insurance. They also realized another problem. Listings looked terrible. Their solution? They hired professional photographers to take quality images of homes, making them look inviting and trustworthy. Now they had momentum. Their next move? A pitch deck that would become legendary. They presented to Y Combinator, highlighting how trust-based sharing could transform hospitality. The presentation was simple but powerful: supply, demand, and a scalable solution. The result? They landed their first major investment. What started with air mattresses in a tiny apartment turned into a global hospitality empire. Today, Airbnb has over 6 million listings in 220 countries, offering unique stays and empowering everyday people to generate income from their homes. But how did Airbnb go from near bankruptcy to a billion-dollar company? If you want the full inside story, I highly recommend the Airbnb story. This book reveals the strategies, risks, and bold moves that built Airbnb. Find it now through the link in our bio. Do you think Airbnb's model can be applied to other industries? Comment below. And if you love stories of innovation and disruption, hit like, share, and subscribe to Innovator's Path.